めんなさいね、これ。一回切ってもうたら戻れへんな。皆さん戻れるかな。申し訳ないです。最悪やな。やらかしたな、これ。ごめんなさいね、これ。戻れて見れてる人いますか。いや、最悪やってもうた。ちょっとお待ちよ。ごめんなさいね。戻ってきてもらってるんかな、これ。申し訳ない。すいません。戻ってきていただいている方いらっしゃると信じてやらせてもらいます。すいませんね。ごめんなさい。ちょっと変な感じで。途中でちょっと切れてもうてね。それで今こんな感じでもう一度つなげようと思ったら、ちょっと一回切れてもうて変な感じになっちゃいました。すいません。ちょっとごめんなさいね。続けてやっていっていいのかな、これ。どうしよう。そうなるよな。最悪やな、これ。ちょっと待ってな、どうしよう。どうしようかな。今見てくれてはる人いんのかな、これ。ちょっと変な感じになってもうたな。きこさん、ごめんなさい。ありがとうございます。すいませんね。ちょっとさっきの方で別で見といてもらってた人いたのに、申し訳ないです。ちょっと切れてもうて。なので、こっちでちょっとやらせてもらいますね。すいません。申し訳ないです。なので、ちょっとさっきの続きか。ちょっとそのままね、続きやっていきます。変な感じになってもうたらごめんなさい。はい。じゃあね、リードルックアップっていうやつですね。覚えてそれをそのまま言うっていうやつやっていきましょうか。はい。California man paid $10,000. California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal. 切ってね、覚えていったらいいかなと思います。California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet company service. はい。California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet company service. California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet service. California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet company's service. はい。California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet company's service. はい。California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet company's service. California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet service, his internet company's service, internet company's service. はい。 California man paid 10,000. これちょっと待ってね、さっきのやつを移動させた方がいいのかな。ちょっと不安でなんかできひんな。いっか、とりあえずやります。A California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet company's service. A California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his company's internet service. His internet company's service. はい。Elon Epstein, a 90-year-old resident of North Hollywood, has been a customer of AT&T since the 1960s. Elon Epstein, a 90-year-old resident. Elon Epstein, a 90-year-old resident of North Hollywood, has been a customer of AT&T since the 1960s. はい。Elon Epstein, a 90-year-old resident of North Hollywood, has been a customer of AT&T since the 1960s. はい、じゃあこれ続けて言うと、最初はなんだ忘れたな。よいしょ。California man paid $10,000. A California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet company's service. Elon Epstein, a 90-year-old resident of North Hollywood, has been a customer since the 1960s. はい。で、in his newspaper ad, he wrote that he was fed up with the slow internet speed in his neighborhood. もう一回続けてね。A California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet company service. Elon Epstein, a 90-year-old resident of North Hollywood, has been a customer of AT&T since 1960. In his newspaper ad, he wrote that he was fed up with the slow internet speed in his neighborhood. In his newspaper ad, he wrote that he was fed up with the slow internet speed in his neighborhood. In his newspaper ad, he wrote that he was fed up with the slow internet speed in his neighborhood. Okay. もう一回やるで。続けてやります。A California man paid $10,000 for ad. ちょっと待ってね。A California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet company's service. Elon Epstein, a 90-year-old resident of North Hollywood, has been a customer since the 1960s. In his newspaper ad, he wrote that he was fed up with the slow internet speed in his neighborhood. OK。いきましたね。はい。 なんとかいけたということで、ちょっと待ってね、これ。気持ち悪いもんな、このガキチャレ。タイトル変えなあかんもん。変えれんのかな。やすさん、ありがとうございます。ごめんなさいね、やすさん。さっきのところで認めてもらってたのに、戻ってきてもらってありがとうございます。大変申し訳ない。なんかね、そうなんですよね。花粉なんですかね、なんかね、ちょっと、やばい。眠気がやばいんですよ、なんか今日。よいしょ。やばいな。こういう日もあんのかな。くっそ眠いわ、もう。よいしょ。ホットドリンク飲んだら効くんすかね。よし。やるでーって感じで。ちょっと最後一発ね、やって。California man paid $10,000 for ad space in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his his internet company's services. Aaron Epstein, 90-year-old resident of North Hollywood, has been a customer of AT&T since the 1960s. In his newspaper ad, he wrote that he was fed up with the slow internet speed in his neighborhood. Yay! という形でいけました。多分いけたね。Has been a customer of AT&T. OK、完璧。ということで、じゃあちょっとここからね、今日は、例のごとく、いつものごとく、レアジョブ英会話がっつりやっていけでーって感じで。ちょっとね、ビビビビビビビ角度変えます。ダンダンダン。よいしょ。よいしょ。じゃあ、ということで今日は4月よいしょ。見張るかな、先生。Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dak.
How are you?
What's up?
What's up? I'm still sleepy
You're
today.
still sleepy.
Yeah, I don't know
You
why.
were very early. 7:30 in Japan, right?
Yeah. How about you? It's a 6:30 in the PH, right?
That's right.
Are you already get used to wake up the early morning?
Oh yeah, definitely. Almost every day I teach at 6 a.m. Japan time, so 5 a.m. in Philippine time.
Wow. So what
So,
time are you going to bed? Every day.
normally I'm already in bed by 11:30
Mm-hmm.
Philippine time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
but I don't sleep right away
Mm-hmm.
because I use my smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
I watch TikTok videos
Mm-hmm.
and your YouTube videos. So so if we're talking about actually sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it ranges from midnight to 12:30 Philippine time,
Mm-hmm.
more or less. How about you? Did you get enough sleep last night?
Last night, actually, I fall asleep on my sofa.
You fell asleep on your sofa.
Yeah, I fell asleep. Then I wake up around the 2 a.m. in Japan time.
Ah,
Then I moved to my bed, but probably the starting at 2 till the 5, only around 3 hours. I couldn't sleep well. That's why now I'm still feeling so sleepy.
Oh, you're so early in the office. Good job.
Yeah, but
What
that's right.
what time does your work start?
My work is going to start around the 9. But anyway, done this lesson, it's 8 a.m., right? So what I'm doing after the lesson, maybe I'm gonna eat some breakfast, then
You should.
I'm gonna work.
Okay. Are you going to be busy today?
Hmm? Yes, I gonna be some busy because I have some meeting with among my team and also with a client. Then now it's start of fiscal year in Japan. So
New fiscal year, that's
yeah,
right.
so that's why we have a lot of things to have to make it to decide it. For example, like as a sales reps, we need to make our own budget, like that.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
See you soon.
All right.
All right. Today, do you have a copy of the?
No, sorry, not.
Okay, send you the link.
Yeah, thank you.
It's about the internet speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you read the title?
Man pays $10,000 to complain about internet speed.
How much is $10,000 in yen? Let's check.
It's
That
around
would be 1 million.
yeah, 1 million yen.
100,000 yen. Oh my gosh,
So-
that's a lot.
So he must be a crazy rich.
That's right. He must be crazy rich.
And
Okay.
according to the article, he is a 90-year-old resident
That's right.
of North Harriet.
Probably.
Probably, Harriet is one of the very expensive place, right? Then
Right,
he is a
okay.
90-year-old, so probably he was retired about some entertainment industry. So that's why he must be rich.
Probably he probably worked in the entertainment industry.
In this industry.
All right. No. The stress is on the first syllable. Industry.
Industry.
Yes.
Protect. Industry. Protect.
Oh, you remember. Thank you so much for remembering. Got you, son.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your effort.
No problem. Thank you for being a good student and applying corrections. So how much do you pay monthly? Do you have an internet subscription?
It's around 3,000 yen.
3,000 yen. And
So
are you satisfied with the speed, with the quality?
yeah, it is not problem. Yeah, what we are doing is just doing watching a YouTube, making a YouTube. That's it.
Uploading your videos?
Yeah, right. So it's How about you in the Philippines? How much do you pay for the internet?
Actually, we're the same. In my case, I pay around 4,000 yen, a little more expensive.
Really? 2,000
Yeah.
peso?
In my case, I pay around 2,000 pesos. So, but that includes, in my case, that already includes the landline, the phone,
Okay.
not just the internet. So I
Okay.
I still use the landline, not just the smartphone,
Why?
for water delivery.
Only the water
For
delivery?
And well, I sometimes call my relatives, sometimes, actually rarely already, because everyone's online these days. So,
Alright.
Messenger, especially Messenger, Facebook. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I still use my telephone. But okay, the internet itself, I pay around 3,200, around
Yeah,
that
yeah,
for the internet monthly. So more or less the same with yours. All right. So your discussion, which one? Customer complaints? the need for internet?
It's a customer complaint. Yeah.
We are very familiar with this, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, because we are in the service industry.
Yeah,
But
right.
anyway, let's start. Do you think it was a good idea for Epstein to pay $10,000 to complain about his internet service? Why or why not?
In my opinion, it was a good idea for him to pay $10,000 to complain about his internet service. This is because, as a result, the internet internet service company, they try to change their internet service speed. Then, for Epstein, he got the satisfaction from their, action. So I think it was good for him. However, the most of the people, it means not rich people like him. I think we cannot do that. So we need to think about another way to give some feedback to the company.
Another way. Okay. What is an alternative way?
Alternative way is, for example, like we're gonna send her some message to the customer support. But in this article says Epstein before he used to give some feedback to the company again and again, but it was not working. I mean it have never changed, never improved their service. So basically,
Nothing happened with
yeah,
all
right.
his emails or
Yeah, right.
calls to customer support.
So it's difficult, but what we can do is first is we're gonna reach to the customer support, and then if the company not working, they don't think about your very serious. What we can do? Maybe if
Okay.
if give us some idea, maybe Raja customer will do that. So I cannot tell. I cannot tell the what I want to say.
Okay. Okay. I know $10,000 is really big. It's a huge amount of money. But let's say you also decide to pay for an ad similar to this. How much are you willing to pay? What's your maximum? Or you're not willing to pay at all? An ad to complain.
Actually, I'm not willing to pay at all, but this is not because of I am not rich. I mean the paying some money for ad. This way is not the right way. I mean, it's a kind of we're gonna show to everyone how this company was so bad, right?
Right.
So this
Let them know.
this idea is how do I say it?
It's a waste of money.
Not waste of money. It's I don't want to do that because of
Because there's a better way.
I'm looking for the better way.
Which is ideally to either send an email or call customer support.
Right.
Ideally.
Yeah. What does it mean in the ideally?
Okay, it comes from the word ideal. All right. So-
Ideal.
Yes. So ideal is your concept of perfection.
Okay.
What you think is the best.
Okay.
Okay. So ideally, in this case, He
Mm.
should have. Well, he did. He tried to contact customer support.
Yeah, right.
However,
Mm.
he, nothing happened. There
Mm.
wasn't any action done. His internet speed remained slow,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
Now, okay, yeah, but before we continue though, the pronunciation of the name is actually Epstein.
Epstein.
Yes, okay.
Was it the
Okay.
popular name in the abroad?
No, actually no.
Epstein.
As far as I know, no, it's not a usual name.
Mm. Epstein. Okay.
All right. Let's go to the second question.
Mm.
Should customers always complain about bad service?
Mm.
Why or why not?
I think a customer should complain about a bad service because I have two reasons why customers should always complain about the bad service. First one is the customer is a customer, so they have a right to tell about something to the company which providing their service. And the second one is by providing you some feedback, of course, including any bad feedback. I'm sure the feedback is lead to some good things. No, the feedback leads the company to a more great company. Because if they put on some feedback to the company, it means the service or company itself it's much more greater change. Does it make sense?
So you're saying the feedback will kind of help improve the
Yeah, right.
right?
Mm.
So that's true. I mean, if you receive feedback,
Mm.
if it's negative, then you want to work on improving yourself
Mm.
to hopefully get better, of course.
Mm.
That's the goal.
Mm.
Okay. Now, in general,
Mm.
what are some common customer complaints in general?
Mm. Yeah, it depends on what they are providing. For example, like my previous company, I used to work as a banana company. Do you know banana company?
Banana, is that the company name? Or as in banana the fruit? What do you mean?
It's a company name. Before I used to work as a company which making a banana and providing a banana in Japan.
You mean making banana products, like banana flavored food?
No,
Like
banana itself in their PH in the
a
Philippines.
banana itself,
Yeah.
export? Or-
Yeah, making a banana in the Mindanao in the bowl,
Uh-huh.
then export to Japan, and then selling
Oh,
banana all over Japan.
Uh-huh.
So
Interesting. Do you like bananas?
yeah, I still love it. Yeah, but during my previous time, I ate a lot of banana, so now not so much. Anyway. So my previous company, for example, like common complaint is, for example, like banana is a food, so it means, for example, like when I bought a banana, that banana was already went bad, like that.
Uh-huh.
So
So it was already like rotten, not fresh.
yeah, right.
No longer fresh.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the banana we usually have around the 5 finger or 6 finger, right, on their supermarket. Then for example, like even the one of the finger banana was not fresh. The customer is going to crane to the supermarket. Then from supermarket to our end. So I was used to work as a sales reps for banana. So
Okay.
I will get some crane or complaint from supermarket.
Oh, so okay. So your answer is quality, right?
Yeah, right.
Customers usually complain about
Quality.
product quality
Yes.
or service quality even. Okay.
Right.
So, right. How about you? Have you ever complained as a customer before?
Yes. Before I did it, I have experience, but I did it before.
What did you do? Did you call customer support? Did you email them?
I called to the customer support. Then if
Did they do any action?
actually not, they just talking to me and that's it.
What did you feel about that?
It was so sad.
What was your complaint?
It's about Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay. Service.
Yeah,
Your
service
subscription.
But I was not supposed to join Amazon.
Yeah, I remember when we were talking about Netflix. I remember you don't have any subscription, right?
Right. That's why I was not supposed to join their subscription service to the Amazon. However,
Okay.
when I bought you something from the internet via Amazon, it was automatically joined Amazon Prime.
Okay.
I was not, tend to join the Amazon Prime. However, I didn't notice even I joined automatically. Then I didn't notice, so every year deduct some money from the Amazon.
Oh, your credit card?
Even though I have never watched any movie. That's why I called to the company. Then is it possible to ask? I asked is it possible to give back some?
Right. You asked for a refund of the.
Yeah, refund.
Oh, yeah, that's a little difficult.
Difficult. Yeah.
Okay, but now you're no longer subscribed to
Yeah.
that.
Right.
All right.
Not anymore.
Okay. Before we move on to the next question, you said I was not tend to join Amazon Prime. Can you read the better sentence?
I did not intend to join Amazon Prime.
Okay. Now, let's go to question 3. Do you think customer complaints have a big impact on a company? Why or why not?
Yes, I think customer complaints sometimes have a big impact on our company. For instance, like Epstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, for cases of Epstein, it was a definitely big impact on their company, which is providing his internet services, because this way is they're gonna post to the public ad space, right? So by posting some ad to the public space, everybody can see their, for example, like that company's net service is not great, so I should change to another one, like this idea. They should have, definitely. So I think in that cases, the company had a very big negative impact for.
They may lose customers.
Yeah, right.
Customers may go to their competitors.
Yeah, right.
Well, do you think it's possible for a company to never receive any customer complaints?
I'm sure it's definitely we cannot do that.
Yeah.
Even the urgent service, we sometimes will receive some complaints from the customer because we have a customer, so customer always require to the high quality service. But
Yeah.
we need to meet their satisfaction. So yeah,
We just do our best.
do your best.
Alright.
Yeah.
Gaki-san, let's go to your feedback for today. Today you learned the word ideal for range. Okay, what does ideal mean?
It's a standard of excellence or perfection. Perfection.
Okay. Next, can you please read the better sentences or phrases?
Alright. Their feedback will help the company improve. The feedback will help the company become greater. I did not intend to join Amazon Prime. His internet service provider.
Instead of saying the very long, the company which is providing is internet service. You can just say that, internet service provider.
Internet service provider. Alright.
Coherent, no problem. Phonology, repeat after me. Industry.
Industry.
Epstein.
Epstein.
Alright, that would be all. Thank you for taking my class. Have a
Yeah.
good day.
Bye bye. See ya.
Bye.
はい、という形でね、今日も終わりました。ありがとうございます。ごめんなさいね、途中ちょっと、一回切れてもうたんで、なんか変に直したら、先の方に入ってもらってた人がちょっと抜けちゃってしまったんかなというふうに思います。申し訳なかったです。はい、今日もね、終わりまして、まあ面白かったですね。なんか、ほんまやっぱ身近な内容やったら面白いなっていうのは思いますね。なので今週1週間これやっていくんで、ちょっとね、言える範囲のボキャブラリーを増やしていこうかなというふうに思いますね。いろいろちょっと習ったところ、これをまだ明日以降でちゃんと使えるようにしてやっていかなあかんなっていうふうに思ってます。はい、ありがとうございます。やすさん、いつもの先生でない。そうですね、先生ね、何人か複数名ね、で予約したりしてるんで、何人かね、いはる先生なんですけど、今日はそのうちの先生の一人でしたね。はい、ありがとうございます。おはようございます。ガキオさん、今日も帰宅してから見ます。頑張って。ありがとうございます。はい。お仕事頑張ってください。そうですね。ちょっと今日はめちゃくちゃね、冒頭から言ってましたけど、すごい眠かったんですよ。こういう日もあんのかな。でも、眠いけども、なんとか継続するというところでね、継続に意味があるのかないのかっていうところはちょっとあれなんですけれども、継続してね、なんとか、習慣化を強引にでも作っていきたいなというふうに思ってますんで、頑張ってやっていければなというふうに思ってます。はい、じゃあね、今日はこれで終わっていきたいなというふうに思いますんで、また、皆さん明日もね、同じ時間にお会いできればなというふうに思いますんで、よろしくお願いいたします。ということで、ほな、また今日も一日頑張りましょう。おい、じゃあね。